Good morning. Good Wednesday morning. Welcome to the intention. So this morning, I'm going to start a small mini series with our intentions in honor of Earth Day coming this week. It should be Earth Week, really. Should be Earth Day every day. We're just going to spend a lot of our time in this intention with the focus on healing the earth. We spend a lot of time healing ourselves. Let's also heal the earth, which is a big part of our equation. It's the main part of our equation. So for the next 3 days or so, our intentions are going to focus on that. And I'm going to move around in the world, but kind of tackle different aspects of the healing that needs to be done for the planet every day. So hopefully you don't mind joining me in that. And if you could find a place for 30 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be good. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with some deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you release, I want you to let everything go, all of it. Just feel it dissolve and float away. And the next breath in, fill up the back of your lungs, your full abdomen, your whole being with the breath of life. And when you exhale this time, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And then take the next breath. I want you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart, and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to focus on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I want you to bring your awareness down to your feet right now. Ask them to relax. It's okay to be at peace for this time. Feel your energy leaving your feet, going into the earth, circling up with the roots of the forest, and then making its way to complete the circuit back to your feet, into you. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. Then we're going to move on to our ankles and our shins, calves, and knees. Feel everything relax at this time. And then your upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything soften. And then we focus on our inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything loosens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Your arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we focus on the skin of our scalp. A lot of tension can hidey hole up there. I want you to just recognize if there is any there right now and release it if you find it. Your ears might be able to wiggle a little bit more to release that. And then we go to our jaw. I want you to allow it to unhinge. Open your mouth, open the jaw, receive the breath of life. And then focus on your eyelids and see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. We move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax, and we ask our left brain to relax. And then we thank our minds for all the hard work it does for us at all the time. We're going to invite it to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We wanted to stick around and be part of the council, but just take more of a back seat for now. And now we're going to deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts, never a shortage of those. Let's use the element of water this morning to deal with our thoughts. Water is a lovely element for dealing with our thoughts as it contains memory, it holds memory. So it's a wonderful vessel for us to store our thoughts in. I want you to imagine yourself standing in a river, a gentle river, on a hot summer's day. Your feet are in the sandbanks, feeling the cool wetness of the water on your skin up to your ankles or your knees. And I want you to see your thoughts as water droplets that leave your head, almost like a dog shaking his wet coat. We all have so many thoughts. So if you just shake your little head a little bit, imagine those thoughts all leaving as water droplets, gravity taking them down to the surface of the water, and the river flow taking them downstream. I want you to notice your thoughts, but don't get engaged with them. Just let them go. And if one kind of snares you and takes you up on a journey with it, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the atmosphere, back to where you are at the riverbank, to the present moment. If you are observing or witnessing your thoughts, therefore you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. And we're going to explore that just a little bit here. For now, it's just the practice of bringing yourself back to the present moment in a gentle way. And now let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And I want you to feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you land on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall's been built. And that's natural, that's normal. We all build protective barriers for ourselves. What I want you to realize is that it's your heart. You have a full access, VIP, backstage pass to your heart at all times. So I want you to go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating and the gate creaking open, and perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. So beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space, being completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure, so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what we really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing as a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I want you to experience that right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's so pure, it draws you towards it. And this is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. It's the light that we all belong to. I call it the nexus. It goes by many names. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you call it. What it is just really total connection. And that's what we want to experience right now. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this light flow. One of the sensations you might get is of coming home. Feeling of belonging. It's quite common. But you don't have to be afraid. You can come out of this at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to be here. And you don't have to change any of your beliefs. All truths are inclusive. Now, at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all of one being, all the same pie. Slightly different flavors we bring to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of unimaginable power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe. It's where our intuition stems from. And it's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of an immense capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing, and then we're going to anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities, but you can fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. So let's talk about health first. Everybody wants good health. Envision yourself right now completely and totally healthy, vibrant, energy, body complete and filled, your physical body moving with ease and grace, your mental body full of clarity, your emotional body balanced. Just complete vitality. And then extend that from yourself to your family, friends, your community, and then to the whole world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. And we're not only healing ourselves right now. Let's focus, let's experiment together. Let's all focus on this topic today of healing the earth. We are an extension of this earth in this lifetime, inextricably bound together. We want to treat the earth as we would treat our own bodies, as a temple, with gratitude, with care. And all the systems of the earth, Each ecosystem has unique plant, tree life, insect, reptile, bird, animal, mammal. Every part of the earth has delicate systems and balances, abundant with life that holds all of everything that we need to survive as well. Well, let's contribute to the health of this planet. Right now, there is much destruction going on in our natural world that does not need to be happening. We can find other solutions. We can adjust our monetary systems to reflect the value of the natural systems and how they support us on this world, not exploit them. So although there are many, many areas of Earth to heal right now, today let's focus on one in particular. Let's focus on the Fukushima. I think I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Fukushima nuclear issue in Japan. It's been over 10 years since those nuclear reactors, were overwhelmed and melted down and began to pollute radiation into the earth, into the oceans, to the land. And this has not stopped. I don't know if anybody realizes, it's not in the news anymore, but it hasn't stopped. That reaction is still continuing. We are still having fallout that is polluting the earth in a very damaging way, not just for us, but for all life on earth. So let's focus. We have so much power, especially when we put our intentions together. Even if you don't understand the mechanics, the physics and the mechanics regarding atomic disasters, right now it doesn't matter. What's important is the energy we direct towards the situation. So right now I want you to imagine the area in Japan. Just look at a good portion of Japan. Just put your thoughts to where those reactors are still polluting the earth. And I want you to just come up with visualization of neutralization, any neutralizing situation you can think of. So anything that balances, you can imagine balancing the pH in water. You can imagine balancing two things on a scale so that they cancel each other out. You can see it mathematically. You can see it as a cartoon. Any neutralizing scenario that you can come up with in your mind to help direct this energy. You want to generate feelings associated with well-being, with balance in particular, and with love. You're dig deep right now in for your love of this planet. I want you to imagine every part of this planet that affects you, right down to the gravity. Start with the food you eat, healthy, clean, not radiated food, not contaminated food, very clean. And you know what it feels like when you eat very clean food. You can sense the energy giving your body the nutrition it needs. You focus on that. And then I want you to bring up feelings associated with it when you're out on a spring day, enjoying the birth and the reemergence of all the buds and the leaves on the trees, the recurrence of the birds coming back to sing, the feeling of the breeze against your cheek, your ability to breathe fresh, clean air, unobstructed. And the feelings you get when you walk through a forest and you find a sense of peace, of calming. And then when you're out on the water, whether it's a lake or an ocean, and you're enjoying the vastness of this floating sensation, the wonderment of all the life and the world that exists beneath the waves, in the octopus's garden, stirring your imagination. And feel the energy of cleansing, the pureness of drinking pure, clean water that's full of life, animated with this life-giving property, especially on a hot day at cold waters. Really a treat. I want you to imagine sitting on top of a cliff, a really tall cliff, and you're overlooking the earth as far as you can see in the horizon. And the beauty that is being imprinted on your eyes is making a beeline for your heart, and it's swelling. And you're so grateful for this amazing planet. So grateful for its place in the galaxy, in the universe, with the sun providing us everything we need, spinning at just the right speed so that we could exist and live on this planet. Now imagine that you're in a backyard or a park, somewhere close to the forest, maybe a little meadow, a little field. Imagine yourself watching the sun come up, enjoying the stillness, feeling the solidity of earth beneath you, supporting you at all times. And you see a little fawn and its mother at the edge of the forest, and they move gently into the area where you're sitting. You get to watch them from fairly up close. And the gentleness just overtakes your emotions. And you feel at one with those little deer. You can sense their inherent gentleness. And you realize it's an extension of the earth. It is all of the earth. And while we're on this planet, we are all of this earth. She is our mother. So I want you to take all of those feelings and then take your neutralization, visualization. And I want you to just focus it right now, like a laser beam, to the Fukushima area, to that area of Japan where those reactors are still producing dangerous radiation. And just allow all of that to cool, to neutralize, to balance. Everything slows down. Everything slows down. All those molecules that are in super vibration mode slow down to the Earth's resonance and become neutral. If you'd like to, you can see a map of the area and then overlay it with a nice cool cloth. You know, like when you have a fever and your mother put a cool washcloth on your head to help cool you. I want you to energetically give that area a cool, neutralizing blanket. Feel the entire situation calming. The radiation calming, the chemical reactions calming, until they come back to completely neutral and stop. Now the earth is already trying to help us, absorbing as much of this dangerous energy as she can. We're just going to assist her. We have amazing ability to transmit healing. This is within our power to do. It's a frequency. We can emit this frequency. When we put all of our frequencies together, they're all focused on the same intention, we can accomplish miracles, what we think of as miracles. This is within our power. So we'll leave that now. We're just going to give it one last blast of our love, our cool washcloth applied to it, full of love and healing. And we're going to thank Mother Earth for supporting us, even throughout these accidents. Good. Now we'll just quickly go through and touch on some of the other subjects that are important. Everybody has abundance. Everybody is free to follow their passions. Everybody is connected. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's awakening to this connection. Understanding that it is the way to move forward together. And let's just connect with one more thing today. Let's connect with trust. Let's trust that we are birthing into our new stage of evolution, that we are all coming together and waking up, being awakened, pooling together to live in harmony and balance on this earth with her ecosystems, free of pollution. And that we're doing this together. There is no separation. We are doing this together. Just keep your heart focused on the outcome and just trust. Allow the earth, allow the universe to provide the answers, the solutions. They will come. Just hold your vision on this beautiful world together, vibrating at a higher frequency, one where the lower energies like greed and judgment, harming of others, just falls away. We all adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. We're all on the same page, all supporting one another and the earth. Hold that vision. Hold that vision. And we will be there. And so I want you to just connect with feelings of fulfillment right now. Envision yourself fulfilled, full of joy, celebrating our life together in music, song, dance. Be at peace. Feeling us all connected. And the gratitude for our amazing life on this beautiful planet together. And right now we're just going to take a large breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to release all that energy. Let's build it up as a big energy ball in our center right now. Let's build it. We take this entire reality we've just created, healthy, happy, the earth healed and supporting us, living harmoniously together. We build that as an energy ball in our center, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up, build it up. Make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those amazing emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, the gratitude, and our vision of a healthy, natural world. Take a large breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Hold that picture of a healed earth, and then exhale. Share that energy. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are fast. And then breathe back in the breath of life. Fill yourself back up with light, energy, love, healing. That source, that fountain always replenishes us. And wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. And move your limbs around and come back into the room. Open your eyes. How do you feel? Do you feel like you just did a good thing? It's wonderful. I can feel that energy leaving when we do the breath out. I could feel that cool washcloth over the whole area of Japan that's spewing radiation. And I can feel it doing our bidding, neutralizing, cooling, bringing back balance. We're so powerful, and exponentially so when we put ourselves together this way. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether they're live or recorded, all good, thank you. And anytime you want to come back to a nice, peaceful state of being today, you can do so with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we're doing this practice. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it. We just become walking transmitters of this high frequency energy, creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are that powerful. So have a great day, and we'll see you again tonight for the next intention. And maybe a couple times when you do your breath today, if you can remember, try to focus it at a place of the earth that you would like to see some healing done on. See what that's like for you. Have a great day.